How many files are on your laptop right now? Too many to guess, right? Yeah, same. And that, folks, is exactly why storing them somewhere safe is crucial to avoid losing any prized data because of hardware corruption or just because you've spilled coffee on your PC again. So while I was searching for the best cloud storage for this task, I thought I'd help you guys at home make an informed decision too. Indeed, there are a lot of established cloud storage services out there, and some of those I'll cover today. Yet no two are the same. Any best cloud storage service should have at least these 4 main benefits. Let me access and manage data easily in the same place and even be able to import private files for added security. The ability to store and access all data online, decreasing the chances of losing any files. Have additional collaboration options for safer storage, especially for business or more sensitive purposes. And finally, additional benefits like file encryption to further enhance the security of anything that's stored. Right. Starting this cloud storage review with a popular name, Microsoft OneDrive. A major selling point for OneDrive is their interface has been tweaked and perfected over the years, making it ideal for Windows users. This is especially true because the integrations with Windows specifically. That aside, users tend to enjoy the value of OneDrive, seeing as they can get the cloud storage for free when buying the Microsoft 365 plan, or there's a forever free 5 GB of storage for you to try out without committing. I enjoy the fact that you can access and edit files directly with the cloud without having to manually download them. I was able to share files with non-OneDrive users too, which makes it more versatile for work or activities that involve a bit more collaboration. Just keep in mind, in terms of security, there's a 2-factor authentication option to make accessing your personal vault a little more secure, and there's even industry standard encryption, which is virtually unhackable. Yet there's no zero-knowledge encryption, which could leave data a little more exposed to cyber attacks. On the topic of value, it's cool that you can use their service for free, but storage and devices are quite low here. Should you consider premium? If you're looking to invest, there are some benefits. Take their 30-day of file recovery as an example. But the biggest downfall is that to use your account across more than one device, you have to look at their higher tiered plans, so maybe not ideal for everyone. Another best cloud storage, high flyer, and tech industry titan in general is Google Drive. I'd argue the main reason it's so popular is because the masses are already familiar with Google's tools. With that said, the UI is fairly notorious for being a bit irritating to use. That's why the only way I'd recommend using this provider is by downloading the extension or Google Drive app. I find their cloud sync to be especially beneficial, letting me access my documents across any device, and it'll always be the same process and layout. I also get email notification about permission changes or if someone has collaborated on any of my documents, which makes keeping track of modifications and access is much easier. But I know what some of you at home might be thinking. Along with the name comes ties to big tech and privacy concerns. I guess this will mainly come down to preference and what companies you tend to avoid. Are they doing enough to keep people's data safe? I'd say they could do more to be sure, starting with implementing some form of end-to-end encryption. Yet in terms of value, it's quite good. You get 15 GB free, unlimited devices with their premium plans, and even 30-day file recovery too. Take note that Google Drive has the highest range of upgrades too, starting affordable for basic plans and skyrocketing for plans with mass amounts of storage. I guess you could argue that they're versatile and cater to a really wide range of users, right? But what about stepping away from Google to say IDrive? Well, it's like tomato, potato? What I'm getting at is the navigation and ease are worlds apart, and the interface of iDrive seems a lot more dated in comparison. That aside, it is on my list because it has super low prices per terabyte, easily making it one of the cheapest cloud storage options. Furthermore, deals tend to be super generous for first-time users. Just take a look at the ones they're offering right now. You may also appreciate the 10 GB of free storage and the unlimited number of devices that you can get with the premium plans. What about security? Thankfully, iDrive is a solid solution. With zero knowledge and end-to-end encryption, you're less likely to have your data stolen. Yet they're still lacking a multi-factor authentication option to further safeguard the account login process. While I will say the file transfer doesn't seem to be as instant as the other two providers I've mentioned, and downloading files seem to take much longer for me too, their prices and security seem to be worthwhile. I'd say for personal use, they'll be fine, but for bigger projects or collaboration, they won't be ideal as they seem too complex in navigation. encryption. Next, we have a classic, DropBox. Well known and great for any simple functionalities is how I'd briefly summarize DropBox. But looking further under the hood, I wouldn't recommend this provider for business or larger projects, mainly due to their lack of external drives. Yet I found their file sharing easy to use and the ability to choose whichever third-party accompanying applications refreshing. When compared to Google Drive, some users might prefer getting all their tools from various companies. Their free plan should be a good start for most no-thrills users just looking for the basics. But keep in mind the free storage allowance is the lowest on this list, a mere 2 GB. If you want to increase this, their premium plans can be expensive, but they do come with unlimited devices and some really long file recovery options too. In terms of security, they also lack end-to-end encryption, so not the best option for true security seekers, but still a good basic storage option if you aren't focused on security. But hold on, because my next cloud storage option is quite the opposite. Fully equipped with end-to-end zero-knowledge encryption, it's Sync Cloud Storage. Sync tends to be great for small projects and personal use, and at a cheap pricing point too. You can get 5 GB of free storage here. Just keep in mind, there is a reason for its cheaper price. It doesn't seem to have as much functionality as the others. It doesn't support Linux devices, and to be fair, was pretty slow when testing. Aside from that, I could store other files that aren't synced with my devices within the cloud using the Vault feature. While more novice users might praise the fact they have the basics to work with, for seasoned cloud storage users this might be a big deal breaker. If you can look past that, it does have other perks, like the file recovery is the longest on this list, maxing at 365 days and even 180 with their cheapest premium plan. Last but not least, we have another best cloud storage option from a seasoned cybersecurity company, NordLocker. Their parent company, Nord Security, is in and of itself a strong reason to trust them with your data, owning other security tools such as NordVPN, NordPass, and Surfshark. I found their NordLocker UI to be on trend with their other products too, being quite easy to use and navigate, especially as they have an app for most standard operating systems. There's an unlimited number of devices with all plans and zero-knowledge end-to-end encryption used, so you can rest assured your data is safe. But there are some small caveats to keep in mind here too. There's no file recovery, and though you do get 3 GB of free storage, it's quite low. I do like that they cater to both business and personal users, but note you can also negotiate a custom plan for your B2B needs. Again, I can't fault NordLocker in terms of trustability and ease of use. With all that said, what do I consider the best cloud storage option? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all option, that's for sure, but I can state the best use cases. For instance, NordLocker would be the safest provider on this list due to the modern Nord security technology. OneDrive is excellent for Windows users and respected in the industry, and Google Drive is accessible and generous in terms of 3 GB. Lastly, DropBox is simple yet great for personal use. Don't forget I post regular, well-researched content. Just subscribe to the channel to never miss an industry update. I appreciate your time and good luck securing and storing that data.